Alright, so we're gonna do the feast then.
This one?
Yes, please. Just share. Okay, so we did the Bazoria feast, which is it's rice, zesty hummus, chicken, all halal by the way. Falafels, which are these thingies. But she told me I couldn't look at it when I ate it because it looks kind of gross. But it actually tastes pretty good. It's like a hush puppy kind of. Yeah, so it's just kind of like their trial dish. So it's probably the best thing for this. So here we go. We are at Bazoria Cafe, and it's a Mediterranean cafe for Islamic halal foods, which is really modern. I wasn't really expecting it. I was kind of thinking it would be more like a sit-down restaurant or something kind of like that, but it's really colorful. It's kind of like Chipotle in a way, because you have like this line that you go through and you kind of just tell them what you want to add and stuff like that. So it's really cool to see like a culture like this kind of transform to fit with modern day characteristics and stuff like that. So I think that was really cool, and everything's halal. All the meat is halal, which means it was, you know, slaughtered in a humane way, and you know, following all the guidelines in the Quran and everything like that. And it's believed to be a lot healthier, and as far as I can tell, it's really tasty. So I'm assuming that has a lot to do with it. So okay, right now I'm eating a Bazoria sampler dish. It's kind of like all different kinds of things, halal. So we have first the weirdest thing, which I have heard of falafels, and I so thought they were like a fried waffle this entire time with like whipped cream and stuff on them. But actually they're this chickpea thing right here, which kind of looks really, really gross, but tastes more like a hush puppy. Not bad at all. It doesn't taste like spinach or anything like you think it would. Everything else I have, it's kind of like a Chipotle bowl again in a way. There's rice at the bottom. You could choose like different rices and everything like that. And got kind of like pico, but it's just kind of like tomatoes and cucumbers and pickles, and they have really good hummus. They have really, really good hummus. So it's like really chickpea based, which I think is more Mediterranean, like a tie on it. The meats we have are steak and chicken, which are very, very good, and they're very flavorful, which I don't know if that's more of a Mediterranean twist on the thing, or just because the meat's a lot better for you. So, and they also gave us pita, which is really good, probably my favorite part, and you dip it in here, and it's kind of like cheesy in a way. Here we go. This is definitely Islamic halal, but it's way different than I was expecting it to be from all the stuff that we watched about it. Because of the Mediterranean twist, I can really feel kind of a close connection to like kosher food, I would say, because of the different oils and the hummuses and stuff like that that they have in Israel on the Mediterranean coast. So I can see where these religions are really closely tied, at least in food and everything like that. So pretty cool. This food is definitely different than my everyday food. I am used to chicken tasting like chicken and steak tasting like steak, and this just tastes really flavorful. Like,
it's got a lot of different...
There's like 9 different flavors in here besides steak. And so I don't know, kind of over. It might be because this is more Mediterranean, but there's so many spices and herbs in this. And to me, I might be just like a bland American, but it's a lot. I think I would need like, that's why I'm like sticking with this pita so much, so I can take bits of like a during all of this, so it's good and exciting, but it's kind of a little bit too much for me. I think it's a lot.